Alright guys, what's up? Pronto here, coming at you with some more Madden 12 Detroit Lions franchise, and we're doing the off season of year 3, the most exciting part of franchise mode for me, and let's make this a Super Bowl caliber team in this off season. So, our first task is owner mode. Basically, we're going to go to our staffing real quick and check it out. So we need a head coach this season. Last season, I don't believe we had to do anything really. So let's look around here. NFL, no, available. We want coaches, and we want a head coach. We also need an offensive coordinator. Do I really care who it is? Not really. Okay, these are going to be block shedding, catching, and returning, I believe that is. Head coach, Fox. Man coverage, pursuit is a -3. I do not like these bonuses. Can you just give me a coach? I do not know what CIT is. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Look at this. Tequila Spikes. I gotta hire him. He's my boy. I gotta do it. I'm fine with him. It really doesn't matter. Like who my coach is. It doesn't do much. I'm the coach. Let's see what else we need. Elusiveness, trucking down. Actually, I don't mind that at all, offensive coordinator, because Best is not a trucking guy. He's not that big of a running back. So, that's good for me. Training staff. Especially injury, cost, about all the same. So, any catchy names? Safety Stronger Inc. Hired. Like that. Like that. That's how I roll. Okay. Stadium upgrades. Really, do I need anything? I remember I got... How much do I have to spend? I wonder how much I have to spend. I remember I spent like a whole... Yeah, like you can see all these things I purchased last time. And it was like, there was nothing else. I want a recycling center. Done. Other than that, I think that's the only thing I need. You know, a lot of things were taken away from the football aspect. I didn't like that. 3D, no thanks. We don't need that. We just need to be smart with the environment, and that's what I was doing. So stadium sponsorships. We're still with sore feet pedicures, and that we did the company expectations. We got above 10 wins and a playoff appearance. So we did good there, and hopefully we will again this coming season 4. Other than that, I think we're good with owner mode. So then they're gonna project the draft picks real quick here, and I'll catch up with you in a second. Alright guys, we're back here as we're about to get into retirements. First, we're going to check up on a few things, and I want to say timestamps are below to go to the part of the video that you want to see. Unless you want to watch it all, be my guest and watch it all. I would love that. But if you want to go to just certain parts like the draft, it's all below, and you can click your way to what you want to see. Player progression. I love seeing this, and sometimes I hate seeing it. So let's go quarterback here. See how they did. Oh, that hits right there. Stafford. Whew. I think it's time for a trade, boys. A lot of people are talking about it in the comments this season. Are you going to trade Stafford? What's going to happen to Stafford? I think it's happening. With a -5 loss, I'm going to have to either go with a quarterback to the draft or trade Stafford. And I'm thinking keep Vince Young in as a backup to whoever we decide to keep him with. Best. He was the best running back in the league. Did not even move up on a rating. That's why I'm excited for the experience system in Madden 13. Because he should be at least a 90. For sure. Fullback wise, I skipped over it because I didn't know if you wanted to see Jason McKee down to a 61. We'll see wide receivers. They all did fairly well except for Mark Clayton. He's getting up there in age. Calvin Johnson goes up 1, almost at that 99. He's so close. Papa Skinner went up 1. Jordan Carey went up 3. George Tarver, even through his injuries, went up 1. And that's what I like to see. Mark Clayton might have to go after this season. That's what I'm thinking. Brandon Pettigrew stayed the same. Tony Scheffler, you know, he's getting up there in age as well. Down to 67. Ryan Walter went up to a 75. And then we got all these left guards here. We got Rob Sims, who went down to an 83. I was going to say up to an 83, but down to an 83. Mitchell Massa, he went up to a 73. And that was like a 5th round pick or 4th round pick, I believe. So he's doing all right for that. Center, Jason Brown, even though he had a Pro Bowl appearance, he's still only an 84. And he did not change at all. Langford, look at this. That was my pickup. That was my sleeper in the draft last year. Moved up to an 84. That feels good. That feels great. Skylar Herback, who I got in my first year, moved up to an 83. So those are 2 guys I built my offensive line through in the draft. And those are 2 guys that made it happen. Cliff Averill didn't move anywhere. And Brett Kiesel down to an 80. You know, he's 35. He's getting really up there. Nick Fairley, he topped up and got up to the 90s now. And then Damata Pico stayed at 85. Justin Durant did not move. He was injured at the beginning of the season, so I want to see what's going to happen to Stephen Tulloch as well. But Michael Boley moved down to a 75 now. Stephen Tulloch down to an 87. Slowed down a bit in that old age. He's getting a bit slow. Oh my God. Keith Rivers, he had a great season. Led the team in tackles, 83. Yeah, I don't like the progression system whatsoever. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie stayed in at 86. Sharice Wright went up to an 81. Chris Houston followed him at an 81. Monte Glover went up to a 76. And Byron Jordan, even though he has F potential, went up to a 69. And we don't have anybody because we have 2 safeties. And this is going to be Nate Allen, who went up to an 85, and Amari Spivey, who stayed the same. Kickers, Josh Scobie, he went down, and our punter, who I've still yet to learn his name, went down as well. So that was the player progressions. We're going to move on here, and real quick, I'm going to see what our pick is, because I'm not too sure if we traded for any picks. Our first rounder is us, so we got the 24th pick. And then we got Cincinnati's 5th and the 3rd, which will be pretty good. I'm liking that. Definitely liking that. And aside from that, let's get into retirements. Let's go. Matt Light retired at the age of 36, and Leon Washington. See you later. It's been good. It's been good, Leon. He served us well as last year. He did. Like, even though he didn't do much, he got it done. What do you need to do? Plax. He's done. Bullock. There's a couple guys I know here. Champ Bailey, he's out of there. Vinatieri's out. Going along here, not too many. I believe that's Terrence Newman. He's out of there. Santana Moss is out of there. Hutchinson is out of there. So there were some big guys that left the scene this year. 2 of our guys. And here we go. We got to do some re-signings. I think I'm going to show you guys right here. Wait, one sec. Okay, these are all the guys I have to sign. Oh my God. There's so many. Okay, these are all the guys I got to sign or let go. So you saw all of them here. The ones at the top are the most important. Pretty much the ones above, I would say a 70 or an 80. So you see here, those ones at the top there, I gotta get a re-sign going, and we'll see what I do. I'll come back at you after I do all of that and see who I let go. Alright guys, so I decided to let go all these guys right here. Josh Scobie, Linder, McKee, our punter, so we're gonna have to, the rest of these guys as well. I signed a few guys back because just to fill roster spots, basically. I didn't need a new guy because I had spots in the roster already freed up here. As you'll see, I'm going to just check some right here. Matt Stafford, he's taken up a lot of our cap salary, and he's not doing very well with an 81 overall as he dropped immensely. So, what we're going to do with that is we're going to trade him away. And, yeah, that's it. That's what we got to do. And we're going to simulate the rest. I'm hoping this just releases him. I'm going to get to the next part here, and I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, we're going in the free agency now. I figured out some stuff, and we are going to get into this real quick as I see that Ryan Longwell is up for kicker. And I might pick him up. He's 40 years old. I might pick him up here. We're just going to look quickly through, and I know exactly what I need. Fullback would be nice. He's an 83 overall, $9 million though. This guy is a pretty cheap one. We'll place a bid on him. Tight end, don't worry about that for now. Left tackle, nobody that we need there. Right, we needed some backups. We can get those later. Middle linebacker backups, don't worry about him. Kicker, okay, no bids here, and I will come back to you guys. No bids here either, so let's see our place bids. Let's go. I want Ernest Graham. He's pretty cheap, so he's old, obviously, but okay, we won't worry about that. But we're gonna get a punter bid going on here, and what I want is just some power, basically. So come on, kick power, kick power, kick power, kick power. Why is it gotta be at the end? Kick power. Okay, back to place bids. No, place it. Anyways, I just pushed it anyways. I don't even know. I just pushed it again. 25 seconds. Now I forget. Make sure kickers don't got any bids placed. Okay, we're good. Let's just wait this one out. Make sure we get this guy. And once we get him, like, we don't really have to worry about anything unless there was a good QB. They're not even worried about QBs at the moment, so let's not do that. And as long as what if they just cheese us with like a 1 second? All right, good, we got it. Punter, kicker. Want somebody with a hell of a boot here as well. Kick power 89, 89, 97, 86, and what overall are you? Just to make sure you're not absolutely horrible. 79, you're good. Punter, we're looking at him. 77 overall, 30 years old, you're signed. What were we looking at next? Tight end, we need a backup tight end. Let's not worry about that for now. We need a backup right guard though. It doesn't matter who. Somebody cheap, preferably. Actually. Oh. That's the biggest glitch ever. It like pauses the thing. What the hell? I remember watching Blink Froze and it paused the bids. I don't remember how to get it back. God damn it. Okay, whatever. I didn't even mean to push Y. I was trying to sort. Oh yeah, we need a left end backup at left end as well. Cliff Averill, I believe he won't get hurt. This guy's about at the same cheapness, but this guy's pretty cheap. Look at him. Oh no, that's a 4-year. That's a 5-year. Which guy do I want? He's 6'7". Let's get him. Oh, that is annoying though. What else do we need? Safety, we're all good at that. Do we get our kicker? Oh yeah, right. It's all paused. Wait. Yeah, not pretty. Oh yeah, we need a backup running back as well. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis got picked up by New York Giants. Interesting. Somebody speedy. There we go. X does that. Who is this guy? Manning. He's 77 overall. All Divine. CJ Spiller. Yep. You're mine. And tight end. Might as well. What am I going for the fastest tight end? No thanks. Oh, I just did that. And we're looking for there. There it is. I could steal their bid now. No, we won't though. Todd Heap. Todd Heap. Why not? Oh, this guy's young though. This guy's young, cheap. Todd Heap's pretty cheap too, but not as cheap as this guy. 85 speed. Yeah, let's go with this guy. It doesn't even matter. He's a backup. Middle linebacker, we also need a backup. And that will just be whatever. A guy down here that's really cheap. And that will be you, sir. I hope these guys are cheap. Place bids. Alright. I'm not sure. I'm scared now, but... Okay. Graham, Spiller. Oh god, he's expensive though. I didn't even look at that. 3 mil. 3 mil every year he wants. Everyone else is good. Everyone else is cheap. I didn't even realize how much he was asking. He's probably jumping with joy right now. Okay. We got a halfback, fullback, kicker, punter, tight end, middle linebacker, left end. We needed a right tackle and a right guard as just a backup though. So really, like, really shitty. Like, not, yeah, just for these 1 years. Jackson Riggs, if that's how you say his name. Just the absolute worst. Oh, wait. Was that Jeremy Trueblood? How much is he? Yes, I got again. Trueblood. I love his last name. That's great. Okay. So we'll do that. I'm going to figure out how to get these all going again, because that's the stupidest glitch ever. So I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I got them going again. All you had to do is push start, I guess, and push continue bidding, and they picked up again. So we're just going to make sure we get all these. CJ Spiller, I'm not going to sign those, so I'm going to get another halfback. It's just a backup, so I don't even need to worry about it. Everyone else is just basically some backups. It looks like we're going to get everyone, so let's go quickly. And it doesn't really matter, they're all backups, so like I said before. Yeah, we gotta get down here to Marshawn Lynch. I'm kinda interested right now. Beast mode. I'm kinda interested. No, let's not do it. We gotta go down, because we don't want anybody that's worth a lot. Darren Sproles, maybe. Maybe, Darren. Who else we got up here? I want a guy that is long. Not in the pants, but in the body. 6'4". Brandon, I swear I re-signed him. That was the thing. I swore I re-signed him. Michael Bush. Adai. Joseph Adai. Forgot about him. Forgot about that guy. Alright. Let's go. Oh, fuck no. Okay, whatever. Clinton Portis I kind of want to sign. Yes, he only wants a 1-year contract. I remember him on the Redskins. Oh my. I remember playing that with Clinton Portis back in like Madden 07. It was great. Alright, so it looks like we're getting everyone. I'm going to continue on to the next stage. I will see you there. Alright guys, I got everyone signed up except CJ Spiller. But they always seem to sign him even if I don't, so... whatever, we'll just go, I don't know how, though, like, how do I, no, is there anything that says, like, no, get out of here, sign current player, no, there's nothing, whatever, if we sign them, whatever, it's not going to be a big cap hit, because they end up, like, I don't know, whatever, we'll see. Let's see if they put them on there. It's weird. I don't know. They did it last year to me. Maybe they didn't. They didn't though. There he is. Like, you see what I mean? Like, they do it all the time. It's annoying. Like, no, I don't want to sign this guy actually. So I guess we got 3 running backs. There we go. We're set for running backs. Pro days now. I'm gonna take some time. I'll come back with who I'm scouting here for these pro days. Alright, so I fast forward to the individual workouts where I got this guy, Taylor Thigpen. Tough decision here. I'm getting rid of Stafford, but should I trade him for a high draft pick? Or should I trade him for somebody like this guy? But the problem is, he's good. He's got good stuff, good stats. One thing about him, though, he's got big, nasty arms. That sounded bad. He's got good throw power. 71 throw accuracy, not too bad. His short throws he likes. His deep throw accuracy isn't that good for a guy with a cannon, though. That's the problem. Play action is very amazing. So we're going to have to see how it plays out. And it depends who we can get for Stafford, basically. I also checked out like 2 other guys. There was a couple sleepers that I was thinking about getting, but then they only turned out to be, 70 overall. So we're going to sidestep those guys. Wide receivers, I actually took a look and guessed on this guy because I knew I wasn't going to get any wide receivers in the first and second. So then I just went for this guy, and looks like he's a 67 overall. So I do not think we'll be getting him. And yeah, we won't be getting him. Tight end, I also looked at one guy in particular, and that was this guy. And he is a 73 overall. B potential. Interesting, actually. We already got that backup that we just picked up, though, so I'm not too sure what we'll do in that sense, but I'm going to go on. I think the draft is next, so I'm going to make some trades, make some deals, and I'll see you at the NFL draft. Alright, guys, so I bargained around. I was trying to get, because Thigpen was in for the top 5 positions of the draft. So he's projected top 5, and he was going to go right away, so I needed the first, second, or third round pick. Couldn't deal it in any way. Getting rid of Matt Stafford and my first round pick, I couldn't do anything unless I was to give away somebody of higher caliber, like get rid of somebody like Cliff Averill, but I'm not going to get rid of him just for a quarterback. So I decided to go this route, and some of you, I don't know, you may not be a fan of it, and I'm just basically doing this for my team, and Jay Cutler seems like he'll get the job done. I believe in him. He's got good throw power, followed by good accuracy, and I think he can do good. He's a bit higher rated than Thigpen anyways, and all we need is one more year until Madden 13. So we're trading away Papa Skinner, because he hasn't been doing very well, and we need to step it up. Matt Stafford, first round pick for Jay Cutler, a third and a fourth round pick from the Bears. Let's do it. It's done. Alright. So as we get in the draft now, you will see, I'm thinking, our next pick is going to be, let me just check what our next pick is going to be now. I believe it's going to be our second round. Okay, so we got second round, 24th pick. Now let's scout it real quick and see who we can get. So we want to go scout it. We don't need to worry about quarterbacks anymore, but we wanted to look at wide receivers. Couple guys. There's a couple second rounders here who I might be interested in. Alright. I was going to do a trade, and then it didn't work out. So as you can see, Taylor Thigpen is still in the running here. And the Ravens are on the clock. They got Joe Flacco. They ain't taking him. So I'm kind of interested in what's going to go down here. Giants, they got Manning. I might have overlooked how much quarterbacks are on these teams in the top 5. I realized that they were there, but I didn't want to risk it. And look at this. Pick number 6. They got the Dolphins on the clock. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Taylor Thigpen. He's gone. There's not a... He's got to be gone. The Dolphins? The Dolphins got Chad Henne still. There you go. See you later. Alright, we're going to sim to my next pick and figure it out here. Alright. So, this guy was projected the top quarterback and at the beginning. And now he's sitting at second round, pick 24, still waiting around. Nobody is selecting him. It's hilarious. But, let's go. And we're thinking about wide receivers. And as you can see there, there's no first rounders to have in wide receivers. So I would have to make a risky play here, as I unlocked all this guy's stats, and he's only 68 overall, third round. There's not really anywhere else I could go. I'm going to take this guy, I think, in the third with my early third rounder. So I got a couple choices here. Got a couple 6'3" guys. His jump 97, jump 98. He's short though. This guy I have no stats on whatsoever. So what's his? I think I'm gonna have to go with Philip Watts. I've been taking receivers over and over trying to get something going, and I haven't been able to, but now is the time. Let's get it. I don't think I need anything else that I can think of at the moment. Let's take him. Hopefully he'll become lucky and he'll actually improve to something very good. Like, we just been shit. Like, Papa Skinner didn't do too well. Jordan Carey, he's doing alright. As right now I need to assimilate to my next pick. It's going to be right away, so I'm not going to cut. I'm just going to get right to it. Tight end. And he's gone. See you later, buddy. Alright, that was quick. Let's not get him then. I could get another second rounder right here. I could get this guy now. And just like stack up. This guy was only 68 overall, so I don't want to get him. QB, anything? Oh, the other guy I was looking at. Jeremy Murray. I think I unlocked all his stats, but no, it doesn't matter. Why am I looking at that? Cornerback, yep. No, I have no idea about these guys at all, other than their height and their weight. And solely based off that, let's yep, take him. I didn't do too well with scouting because I focused on stuff that I needed really bad, and it turned out that I didn't really need to focus on that completely, as we got another third round pick right away. Let's make this one another wide receiver. We might as well, right? Why not? You never know. You never know what might happen. Let's go to our next pick, and this will be our last one because the later ones I just let them do it anyways. There's that Vincent Cook guy, but we're gonna go to tight ends, and we are gonna pick up this guy. He's fast. He's fast for tight end, but this is our third rounder. All right, guys. Well, let me think here. Oh yeah, let's do this actually. No, well, these are fourth rounders. Washington, McFarland, Monroe. Alright. So, I'm going to go and pick that other guy real quick, and then that will be the end of the draft. Oh, I got picks all over the place here. Tight end. There he is, fifth rounder. We'll pick him now, and then I'm going to sim the rest. It's not like I'm going to need him anyways. Okay. We're going to assimilate all that, and then we're going to get to signings right away. This won't take a long time. Draft is over. Thank you for telling me. And here we are. We're probably just going to sign them all, aren't we? Well, I'll get them all signed here, and then I'll meet you guys back at another stage. Alright, here we go, our new depth chart as of year 4 we're getting into. I might make another trade since I have tons of cap room, or I might pick up somebody from the free agency. I'll let you know. We'll see after this video. So we got Jay Cutler in at starting quarterback. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. I'm turning off injuries this preseason. Vince Young followed by Nathan Enderle. Running back, we had Javid Best, CJ Spiller, Clinton Portis. At fullback, we got Ernest Graham, which I'm fine with. He's an 80 overall, so that's good. Calvin Johnson Jr., we forgot to get him a second stringer, wide receiver to go along with in the free agency. I totally slipped my mind. I don't want Jordan Carey and George Tarver only because they're only 70 overalls, and all these guys I'm not too sure about. And then going on to tight ends. There you go. Brandon Pettigrew and that other guy we got, and there was a few others. They ended up drafting a lot for us. Ryan Walters at left tackle. Ryan Walter, not Walters. Rob Sims at left guard like last year, same with Jason Brown. Right guard is going to be Al Langford. Right tackle going to be Skylar Herbeck. basically the same here. Cliff Averill. Our defense didn't change much. Brett Kiesel came back for one more year. Nick Fairley, Damata Pico. Linebackers are all the same. Let's skip over those. Cornerbacks, pretty much all the same. Nobody has really, nothing's really changed with that stuff. You got Spivey there, and then you got Nate Allen over there. Kicker, of course, you're going to have Prater, and then I believe that's how you say your name, hopefully. And once again, I can never say my punter's name, so we're going to keep it at that. Kick return, punt return is going to be CJ Spiller, and that's about it. Don't worry about that stuff. If you wanted to see it, there you go. There you go. Alright, so I might make another trade, and we shall see. I'll come back with, I'll sign off nonetheless if I don't. Alright guys, so I didn't end up making a trade, but it looks like I got a steal in this draft this year, and that isn't the guy I said. 88 speed, hey, might as well get him. Didn't know anything else about him. He turned out to be an 84 overall, and now I'm not too sure, but these stats should all be right. They don't have any question marks next to him, so unless it's a glitch in the system, he's an 84 overall, which would be insanely awesome. We'll have to see how it plays out, but thank you for watching this year's off-season and the whole year 3 in general, because it was a great year. It went by very fast, though, and I'm hoping I can get out Season 4 and Season 4 off-season by the time Madden 13 comes out. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in Week 1 of Season 4. I can't wait. Hope you can't either. Till then, peace out.